Hey everyone, this is the Cajun Gaming Guild, and today we are going to cover this game that I came across in the Steam store, and it is an MMORPG, and it's 100% free to play, made by a single developer, and I already tried it out. I was planning on making this video without going into the game whatsoever, and I actually did. I recorded the video. And when I went to post it, I had made some errors on the screen size and half of my game was missing. So I decided to fix that problem, and I did, and record a new video. So in this one, I'm just going to go over the game, show you guys a little bit about what it's all about. And you may like it, you may not like it, but myself personally, I liked it enough to want to do this second video. So we're going to go through it and show you a little bit about the game. It is online, so you will need an internet connection. There's a lot of real people. So this little area here, and I wish I could zoom out enough to show you, but it's a good sized little island. Um, Everybody that you see on this island walking around me here are all players. There might be a few NPCs like this level 50 lizard here, Chomposaurus. He's the shop owner, so he is an NPC. But all these players right in my near area, near the tents, and you have some storage in the middle here. The tutorial does basically nothing. It's basically going to tell you to put your stuff away because if you die, you lose your stuff. Tells you to go here and put it there. Tells you to click on your tent because this is how you change your guys. And I have 3 right now that I've caught. So that's where you change your men, if you or your monsters if you catch any. All right. You can change the names of your creatures once you've caught them. But for now, I switched to I'm like a crocodile. You can see he's like a little mini crocodile. And I am able to go into the water with this crocodile. But with the first monster that you start the game out with, you will not be able to go into the water until you catch a water creature. So now out in the water, you also have a storage. You also have a store. You have a tent where you can change your creatures. And you do, if you can see, there is the outline of rocks here. So you do have to follow the paths in the ocean. I just can't walk anywhere. I do have to go through the rocks and follow the path. It says here, talk to Bubbles the broker. I've never talked to him yet, so we're just going to see what he says. Uh, you've stumbled upon the best underwater bazaar on the seas. What can I do for you? Oh, so this is just another shop guy, and he does sell the exact same stuff as the guy on land. All right, small, medium, health, large and huge health potions, sapphire seals. These are what you're going to use to catch monsters. It gives you a 10% chance to catch monsters after defeating them. It does get used up once you've caught a monster, but until then it will stay in your backpack until you either catch a monster or die or put it away. Alright? You can buy other things. These are just resources that you can find in the game world as you're playing, and there is a crafting system in this game. It's pretty cool. I will show that to you here in a moment. I'm just going to get back on land. Okay, so up here in the top right, you do have a few things that you can go over, and so we have a battle deck. So this is going to be where your skills are. These are directly affected by your creatures as well. So each creature that you are able to catch will give you some of these new skills. I believe it is the crocodile that I have right now, or whatever he is. I say he's a crocodile. I have no idea if he's a crocodile or not. But he is able to choke other creatures, and it gives you a 30% chance to paralyze, or no, sorry. I thought it was a 30% chance to paralyze, but it's not. It's actually, when they are paralyzed, they are 30% decreased in speed. So that's what that does. One of my other creatures also gives 300 damage at 110, 15% burning. So that just gives you 15% damage per turn of the affected monster. Okay. And I believe it does a maximum of 300. So this is just a bite. It's 80 damage. And I'm not 100% sure what the 110 and 100 means. I have not played the game enough yet. But I do know what the bubbles mean. So every turn, and it is a time turn, so if you're too slow in deciding what you're going to do, the enemy will just skip your turn and go to the next person in line, whether that be one of your other creatures or itself. And so the very first fight, I was expecting the tutorial to pop up and show me what was going on, but it didn't. So as I was trying to figure out what to do, the creature was able to skip my turn and go a second time. And I almost died, but I didn't die. So just be aware of this, okay? Uh, Next tab. Oh, sorry. It's a click to move game, by the way. It's not AWSD. A allows you to spin the camera. D does as well, but it's just in the opposite direction. If you want to see a little better, you can press W is higher. It'll be more like a top-down view, and S is more like a behind view, more like a third-person view. Okay. So that's those. All right. So next we're going to go over I believe it's the challenges. So challenges are pretty cool. You're going to start off with, it's roughly 20 challenges. It is 20 challenges. And you'll only have the first column open. But as you as you go on little trips and treks across the world, you will be able to start collecting things or doing things. And as you complete them, you will be getting permanent rewards. So this first one was catch one monster to prove your skills and return them safely from an exploration. I did that my second run, and it gives me a +5 critical hit chance permanently. This, I got +5 evasion. All I had to do was defeat 5 out of 5 monsters level 1 or higher. Survive a dangerous exploration journey without being defeated. I did that. And that's +5% monster loot drop chance. Fuse 2 monsters into 1. Have not done that yet. I do have enough to do that, because I do have 3 creatures. But I am planning on catching more monsters first. But I do not have enough money, or I've been spending my money on other things right at the moment. So I will show you this right here. This is an area where you can build a breeder. You can build an incubator to hatch eggs that you might find out in the world. And I've actually come across a vendor that sells eggs. You can build an extra storage. And I think you can do 4 different things, because I see spots for 4 things. And I would imagine everybody else who's already built their own on their world, they will have what they've already built and they just use them as they want. I just haven't had the chance yet. So it also requires a little bit of wood. It requires resources to build these things. And at the moment, out in the world, I was able to find some stuff. So this is what I have in my bank right now. And I have 5 wood. I have some tiny health potions. I keep 3 on me at the moment, just because while you're fighting, if you die, you lose everything in your backpack. So you want to make sure you have a way to heal yourself. Keep some on you. I do have an egg. I found an egg. And what I've been spending my money on is, when you start the game, you only have, I believe, 4 or 5 slots open. I spent it on opening new slots. All right. So I'll take my money out of my bank. I'll upgrade my bank size so I have extra room. At the very start of the game, I went up here, I was exploring the island a tiny bit, and there is like a competition where you have like an infinite mode here, and to see how far you can make it with your creatures. And it says if you can make it to level 25, you will get a special reward. But before I did that, I opened this chest because it was just sitting here, and I thought, cool, what's in this? And there was a bag inside of the chest, alright? A bag that told me that I increased my inventory capacity by 8. So as you can see, I equipped that bag, and now I have 8 extra inventory slots. So you might want to look around, you might find something interesting. And up here, this is some kind of container. So you can go up there and loot that. Alright. Actually, that might have been where I found the bag. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was one of those two. And yeah, that's that part. The island you can explore. There are other NPCs that you're going to find that you can talk to. You can challenge them to a fight. I have not done that part yet. But I've been leveling up my guys. One of them is level 13. And the other two are level 10. And from there, we're going to go to the crafting system because I find that's a pretty cool little rig. So here's your crafting menu, and you'll see that each item has 5 potential upgrades. And in order to use your crafting system, you have to unlock them first. So you'll go around the world, you're going to find bronze. That's what I have found so far. And I came back, I believe, my first run with 4 chunks of bronze. And as soon as you zone into your island here, it takes them out of your inventory and puts them right into here, so you don't have to carry those around. And I have not found this or this yet. I'm not sure what that is. It could be diamonds. It could be, I'm not sure what they are. There's no tooltips in this game that I've noticed, so you will have to figure out what that is later. There are tooltips in certain areas. They're just not right here for some reason. So this will unlock your healing potions. No, sorry. The ability for you to create these tiny vials. And as you upgrade them, so the next upgrade will cost me 2 bronze instead of 1. It'll probably allow me to make small vials, which is an upgrade to your potions. Because I have unlocked my next potion, and it is a small health potion instead of a tiny. And if you click on the little arrow here, you can switch back to the tinies if you want, because they are cheaper to make. So not only do you have to pay a cost to unlock it, but you do have to pay a cost for each one that you want to create. I found some herbs in the world, and I found some tiny vials, so I was able to make myself a couple of these already. But there are various unlocks. There's leather, imbued stone. There's a whole bunch of different runes that you'll be able to unlock or find. I was able to find one in the world already. And as you upgrade them, they go up in strength. So the first one of my attack runes is only 2% of increase of attack. But I have a feeling that as I upgrade, it's going to increase considerably. Hope maybe up to like 25-30%. I really don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. And over here on your right, next to your backpack, you'll have 3 different rune slots. Okay? All you have to do is just click on the rune in your backpack, and it equips it automatically up here. So right now I do have an attack rune, and I found this in the world as is, so I didn't have to buy it. You could sell it for 35 coins, but I am going to use it until I find something better. Alright, so that's the crafting menu. Very cool so far. And we are going to go into the world. We're going to go on a little sail here and show you guys around. The monster codex is just as it is. It's just going to give you a little bit of information about the creatures. Alright, so gives you how many hit points per level. Yeah, so right now I do have 3 creatures. They're not super strong, but I am able to handle myself a little bit. I have noticed that once you jump on the raft here, it's saying, do you really want to start this adventure? You'll lose all your items if you die. How do I get back? When you click on that, it's going to tell you that once you're on the island that you end up on, and it's random. You could be on an island with level 1 to 3 creatures. You could be on an island with 1 to 10s. It's totally up to the generator. So we're just going to leave, and we're going to see what it gives us. Level 1 to 6 It's a PvP safe zone, so you don't have to worry about people killing you here. And there are bounties. Oh, I should have showed you the bounties. I ended up finding a place in the water, I believe it was in the water, that allowed me to do bounties. And this bounty is basically just little quests. You're looking for specific creature types. And these creature types, if you can find them, you will get a reward for defeating them. And I believe I chose 3 level 9 scorpions, alright? That's what I'm looking for. And if I can defeat 3 of them, I believe it's level 9 or higher, I'll get $86. There is a way to cancel this quest if you don't want to do it anymore. You're not able to find the creatures, blah, 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 blah. But it's going to cost you 50 gold to cancel, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this because those scorpions are around. And if you notice, on the creatures in the world, there are little levels in the top left corner of their health bars. So these are all level 5s down here. You'll see this guy up here in the middle, this claw-tied. He's like a crab. He's a level 11, and you'll also notice a little skull here. It's an elite creature. I learned the hard way. My very first trip, I had 5 health potions on me. I had a few things, and I walked out and I challenged one of these guys first, not knowing any better, and it kicked my butt. Alright, so just warning you right now, these are a little harder than average, but because I do have 2 extra friends with me, and I've leveled up a little bit, I will be able to destroy one of those, or both of them actually. And those are almost always guarding a chest. So if you get too close, they're going to chase you. So you've seen that thing come out after me. So we're going to fight them. And here is your menu for fighting. So I'm going to use 2 bubbles. So again, you start off with a few bubbles. I'm going to choke them, slow them down a little bit. And I'm going to bite them a couple times. If I see that one of my guys is too hurt, I will right click on my potions and I'm going to heal him. Alright, I know that was fast, but I don't want to get hit by the other creature if I can help it, because you do have a timer. Alright, I'll try and explain a little bit of each thing during every fight that I do. I could probably just take more time. So my crocodile creature, like I say, you can go in the water with this guy. So we're going to go here and we're going to attack this fin lash, alright? And since I'm still on land, I'm able to use all 3 of my creatures. You can see the timer is ticking away, so it is my Blazander's turn first. So he is going to do this. Then it is going to... Oh, I killed him with that 1 shot, so he died. Sometimes creatures are going to drop loot, so you can click on them. But because my guy was standing on land, I was able to use all 3 of my creatures to fight. Now that my head is in the water, you can see there's a little blue aura around his head. All my other 2 guys have been grayed out. So now if I was to go out here and fight, I will only be able to use my crocodile to fight. Alright, just a warning. Now that I'm back on land, I can use my land creatures. If you click on them, it does tell you what type they are. These are land creatures. The scorpion and the salamander, or whatever he is, like a lizard. But my crocodile is a hybrid, so he can go in the water. We're going to go destroy this other claw-tied here and grab this free chest. We're going to choke them, bite them, pinch them. Some do burning damage over time. Some just do bleeding damage over time. And yeah, we're definitely going to destroy this guy. Got him pretty good. He only hit me a tiny, tiny bit. Alone, those things are hard, but with 3 creatures, it wasn't bad at all. Alright, so a speed rune increases speed by 2%. So we're going to put that in our backpack. All you have to do is just click on that and it will automatically go there. I don't know why I dragged that, but... Alright, so from here, if you click on this, it'll just automatically equip in the next available rune slot. And we are going to keep looking around. I do not have a way to capture creatures yet, so... Or I do, but I just haven't bought one. I'm trying to unlock more slots. But we're going to go to this right here. This is a cave and it goes underground of the island. And under there you might find more chests with bosses to beat or elites to beat. And other things that you can loot. On your mini-map you'll notice this icon right here. It looks like a bag. Well, that means there's something to loot there. Alright, so you might want to go check that out. The reds are all the creatures that you will be able to fight. The blue is your marker. And this house, there's a couple of them, one out in the ocean, one right here. Those are the rafts that you can use to get back to your main area where your bank is, where your tent is, to switch creatures. So if you need to escape, like earlier that guy was chasing me, you can just run to your raft and escape home if you don't think you can beat the creature that's chasing you, okay? So for now, we are going to go down here. I'm going to show you around. And again, there is a map for the underground area, and I am on a little island that I'm stuck on unless you have a water creature. And, well, because I do, I am able to get over here to the mainland. I have been to this location before, and I was stuck there, so I just walked up the rope and went and left. Alright, so we do have a creature here. A pinch depth, it's called, level 11. And he's guarding a chest, so you know we want that. We're going to kill him. Hopefully. So again, every turn you are going to get a circle, I believe, per creature that you have. So just be aware of that. And then you can use your circles, your energy, whatever it is, to use your cards. There, I leveled up a few times. And inside here we have a basic defense rune. Increases defense by 2%, so we are going to equip that for now until we... Oh, sorry. So you can't just click on them in your backpack to equip them until you close down the chest menu. Then you can do it. So now I have 3 runes equipped. I'm just going to take a little peek around, see if there's anything else to loot. You can't really see all that well until you like kind of pan your view a little bit. It looks like there is more land on that side as well. I probably just have to cross the water. So, just look around. Alright. So we are going to cross. We're going to go over here and take a look over here. I see another boss up there. So we'll go take a look. See if we can't find some more goodies. Alright, what is this? A weptangle. Ah, cool. He's already chasing me. Alright, so we will sand blast him. He's blind now. We're going to choke him. We're going to bite him. Poison him. And then we're going to finish him off with a trample. Dead. One of my guys lost 30-ish hit points so far in all the fights that I've done. So we're doing okay. You can leave anytime you find your raft. So another defense rune worth 35 bucks, so we'll bring that along and we'll sell that later. Money, so these are those piles of things that you might find in the world that they're not chests, but they do hold stuff. Gold ore, that's awesome. I haven't found that yet. So I'm assuming that's one of the other 2 types of ores that you use to unlock things. There's some wood, some coins, and another tiny health potion. If I'm looking up on my map here, I'm not seeing anything else to loot, just right here. So we'll walk around a little bit. Actually, I'm not seeing anything over there on the land either. I'm just going to take a quick look, see if there's anything in this cove over here. I don't see anything other than these small creatures to fight. And quite honestly, I'm not going to fight those. They don't give you as much experience, obviously. So if you do want to try and catch specific creatures to breed them together to create hybrids, then you can do that. I am going to do that. I just, like I say, this game is just basically, this episode is to show you guys how to play. We have somebody guarding our exit, so we're going to have to fight him to get out. So we'll whip him and we'll bite him. Oh, he tried to hit me with a skill that I already have. And he's dead. Good. And he did leave us something. For our troubles, an herb. So you can use that to make a tiny potion. Alright, so now we're back outside. In a nutshell, I showed you guys basically what's going on. I'm going to walk around the edge of the island. All these other rafts, I'm assuming mean there's another player for each one of these rafts that you see. There's another player here, but I don't see them. I don't know where they're at. Maybe you can't see them because it's a PvP safe zone, but just pointing that out. So again, you can go in the water, and there are like rock. It's like a rock maze, but there's a whole bunch of stuff to loot. I can see it. So I'm just gonna see if I can't make my way over here, grab a few extra things before we leave. It's not letting me get to it. Not sure what. Maybe you have to have a creature that doesn't crawl. So this maze, because I am walking under the water, must mean that you have to follow the grid in order to get to your stuff, or to follow the maze. But other creatures that actually swim are probably going to allow you to swim over top of them, so you don't have. Yeah, so I just seen this ray lash. He swam over the rocks. So if you want to be able to swim more freely, you're going to have to capture one of these in order to do so. So we have our way home right here. Our raft is right there. I think I might be able to reach this box right here. So we're going to go over here and try and get that. I'm not sure. Oh, we've been intercepted by a blade fin, and he's already hit me. So we will kill him. I'm not going to waste my potion just yet, because I still have two other creatures. Metallic scale, used in crafting and sells for 50 bucks. A monster fin, and a mushroom. Alright, see what's in here. 6 whole gold pieces, not a huge find, but... So yeah, these things are not going to have as much in them as the big chests. And we'll just take a quick look around, because I do see that there is another way out of this specific place, and it's right here. Whatever this is, it's like a current system. That current system was out in the ocean, and that also brings you home. It's kind of like the raft. I didn't know that till right now, but I just felt like I had to check it out. So now we are back home at our main island, and I'm going to go over here to my storage, and I'm going to get rid of all the stuff. You can right click on something and just store all, or you can just click on it and it will go in the stack where it's supposed to go. So my tiny potion went with the tiny potions. Mushroom with the mushrooms. I do not believe I have found any of these yet, and I'm not quite sure what I need yet. I'm still starting out as well, so I'm going to definitely save the gold ore. I think that's going to be handy later. But I didn't find a huge amount of gold that run. I only found like 40. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to sell some of this extra stuff so that I can go on another little run with you guys quickly, and maybe we'll find some better stuff. Now we will sell this. We'll sell this. We'll sell the defense room. I'm going to keep the herb because I do have another small vial, I believe. And yeah, we'll make us, so I do have a tiny vial. So again, we'll open up the crafting menu. We're going to go over here to tiny health potion, and we're going to craft that. It's 1 tiny vial and 1 herb. Craft, and now we have 4. Alright, I did not find any bronze that run, so I'm not able to upgrade anything. You do heal to full while you're here. The blue bar, I believe, is your experience bar, so once that fills up, you do level up. And we're going to go on another... Oh, I have $90 on me. I want to get rid of that just in case I do something foolish and die. I don't want to carry anything extra. So we're going to go back. We're going to go for another little sale somewhere. See what it brings us. Level 8 to 18. So this is the first time that I've seen a bigger area like this. But I think we should be okay, I hope. Right here, right off the bat, it looks like we have a wood pile that we can loot. And it has some roots, some wood, coins, and some bronze. Perfect. So now we will be able to upgrade something. I'm just going to look around because I have a feeling the bosses on this little world are going to be a little bit harder. Level 23 Nocto-Wisp. Probably not going to challenge him. Not yet, because I don't feel like I can handle him. But we're going to look around. I'm not sure what level that guy is. 8, perhaps? We're just going to look around first. I might challenge one of those guys. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm going to look around first. So this chest, or whatever this is not being guarded. Could be just a regular piece of loot. Bronze again, awesome. So 2 pieces of bronze. We'll be able to maybe upgrade something now instead of unlock something. And we're going to keep looking around. I'm not going to go in the water because these things are a lot higher level. Well, not that much higher level, but they're not higher level than me. But I don't want to have to fight them alone. I want to use all 3 of my creatures to fight. So I'm just going to stay on land to battle. Some fish bones and another herb. So we are good there. Keep looking around. I do see something to loot up here, so we are going to go try and get to that. I thought that was a stack of wood earlier, but it's just a chest or like a box that's in the sand, half buried in the sand. We'll keep looking. This is a much bigger island than the last one that we were on, so we will look around and see what we can find. Good. Leveling up pretty quick. I believe the max level is 50 for your monsters. But the key is, if you want to get stronger and challenge other players and challenge other areas, you have to fuse your monsters together. And there is an area to do that on your main island. I will show that before I end the episode. This guy's chasing me, so I'm going to be forced to fight him. Let's see what we can do here. Tail whip will slow him down. We're going to bite him. We're going to heal up our first guy, our snap hide. We're going to poison this guy. We're going to poison him again. Sorry, that wasn't a poison. We're going to choke him. He's going down pretty quick. We ended up kicking his butt. So I'm happy about that, because that means we will be able to loot these chests now on this area. So let's go do that. See what we got. Almost 400, so 368 coins we got from that one fight. So that was definitely worth it. So we're going to definitely go around and look for more of those bosses, and we're going to handle them. Here would be one of those holes, because this is a snowy area. If you want to go underneath and look around, and we are going to go look because there's probably some goodies under there. There's a few things up here to loot, but I'm looking for the big chests. Those are definitely worth it. So I see there's some loot over here. There's probably a boss. We'll go loot these bones. And then we're going to go for the big guy. He's probably going to chase us anyway. Cool. I was looking for the sieved sand. I think that's how you pronounce that. Because you need, I believe, 6 to make your first incubator up top, or on your main island. So we are going to save that, and we're going to fight this guy here. Tail whip, poison, and tackle, because we don't have enough points to do anything else. We're going to bite, and we're going to choke. That's going to finish him off. More levels. Leveling up pretty quick. Another $316 for coins, so that's awesome. We'll go over here and loot the bones. Wood, oh nice. 2 more sand, I need them. So we will take those. And, oh, there was some bones right here that I didn't get, so we'll collect those. Bronze, stone, and more coins. And on my mini-map, I can see there's nothing else to loot in this immediate area. So one other thing. Once I go up this rope, I could come back right down, and I could go loot the bones again. There will be new loot on them. I'm not sure if this is a bug or what. I mean, those don't really give you all that much anyway. But you can do that. But the chests with the big guys are not ever going to respawn until you leave and come back, go to a new zone. So just letting you know, if you plan on trying to exploit the chest, you will not be able to. So, not that I like exploiting, I just had to try it out to see if it was actually possible. But you can't do it. So, that guy went down pretty quick. And, oh shoot, I must have got that chest earlier. My bad. So, it's because I've moved my camera angle around, I believe. So, I was thinking I was going down where I actually have to go this way instead. Because I know there's more big guys up here that I missed, and I want to find them. Sometimes you can find 3 or 4 of those guys on your map. I'm not sure what this is. This is cool. Attack. Okay, you can't really go up there. Oh! There was a chest there. I didn't see it. Choke him. We'll poison him. Oh, this guy's doing a lot more damage than the other ones have been doing. We're going to heal up one of our guys. There, I think that was just in time. Cause, oh, he ended up getting them too. He ended up killing my Stingeron. So, that was a lot harder than the previous ones that we fought. I think you have to lose all 3 of you guys, obviously, to lose all your stuff. So, 359 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not exactly sure where the exit is, so I'm going to have to be a little more careful since I'm a little weaker now. I'm just looking on the mini map to see how to get out of here. That's just a raft to get here. So I could heal up my guys just in case I accidentally run into something, I guess. I wonder if you can bring this guy back to life. No, you cannot. So you must have to buy a special potion, maybe, to revive your guys, if it's even possible at all. So just be aware of that. Once you lose a guy, you won't be able to get him back till you get back to your main island. We're just going to take a walk around. Hopefully I won't run into any more of those little elites. Oh, I see my house on the map now. So hopefully we can make it there without dying. Oh, we got a little too close to him. Should be okay, he's not elite. Trample is pretty nice. And another health potion, great. I might as well loot these couple crates, they're right here. What is this? A goat hoof. Alright, awesome. Mandrake, some more. I think that's the last piece of sand that I needed to make my incubator. That is awesome news. And since I'm so close to my raft, my escape, I'm going to go over here and loot this. Another piece of sand, so that guarantees that I have enough of that. Root, wood, and more coins. So you'll notice that the big stuff does not stack here. The sand does though, that's good. But in your bank, that stuff will stack. So you don't have to worry about having to have 50 slots at $1,000 each or whatever they cost. So we're going to go here. We're going to put all of our stuff. I'm going to right click and I'm just going to store all of my wood at once. I'm going to store all of my mandrake because I feel like that's going to be important. I'm going to use some of my money and unlock another slot. And I am going to, I don't think I'm going to store my goat hoofs. I don't think they're going to be that important yet. I do have sand. We will actually take out our gold and we're going to unlock one more slot for now. And we'll put our money back. We are going to put the sand away. We're going to keep the herb because that's potions, free potions. I do have stones already. I don't have fish bones or roots, but I feel like the roots are going to be more important right now. So we'll keep those. And I'm just going to organize my backpack here a little bit. I'm going to sell this stuff because I don't want to carry it around with me. And while we are here, oh, sorry, I need my wood and I need my sand. And we are going to go unlock the incubator. See what that's all about. So build incubator, 6 sand, 4 wood. You don't have enough items to craft this? Oh, I see why. So when I clicked on my wood and my sand, the sand came out as 7, but my wood, you have to actually bring out the amount of wood that you need. My bad. So now we're going to build this. Very cool. We're going to go bring our wood back and we're going to get our egg. I probably could have brought it the first round. Put the extra sand and wood that I had extra. We're going to grab our little egg here and we're going to see what this is all about. No egg, so we'll put that in there, and it's at a 0%. You can destroy, I'm assuming you can just destroy the incubator if you wanted to build one of the other things that you can build. So it looks like the bar is going to go up. It'll probably take, I don't know, half hour, 15, 20 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm not going to time it. But it is going up at a pretty steady rate. You can see it. So I do want to show you before I end this episode though, that if you go up here in the north, well, I say north east of the map, I believe that's what it is. But again, you can change the map around. So I don't know if blue is north or red is north. I'm going to assume blue is north. So this is south. If I'm looking at the directions up here, we have this cave. And in this cave, you will be able to have a chat with this guy right here, the Spatula guy. And he is the guy that you're going to talk to if you want to do fusions. Okay, I want to fuse my monsters. You click on them, select 2 monsters to fuse. So I imagine you can just take them. This would be where your tent is normally. And since I took my monsters out of my tent and they're in my group, they're not here. So you probably would have to go back to your tent, or maybe you can. No, you can't. I can't just take them out of there and put them in my tent from that location. So you would have to go back, put them in your tent, go chat with him, and then fuse them together. I don't know if there's a cost. I haven't done it yet. But we will probably do that in the next episode just to try it out, because I do want to see how powerful you can get. And yeah, so this is the game in a nutshell. It's called Finity on Steam. Again, it's free of charge. There are ways to PvP other people. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So if this kind of thing interests you, it's not a bad little game. I kind of like it, to be honest. I'll probably put some hours into it just to try, give it a good shot, and record a few more episodes. So if you would like to see more, please hit the like button and the subscribe button below. That would be greatly appreciated by me. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.